Welcome back, guys. We're so happy to have you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Today, we have the creepiest Kyger comments of 2023.
On my first video back in 2023 from a 3-month hiatus, Bob Farrell says, hair looks good. DesignSon1 says, great to see you back. Do you have a second channel? And Carter Larson says, DASV.
They're evolving. Now they have abbreviations.
Do a shirtless video.
Our next comment is by DesignSon1. Some serious veins on his arms. As if that's not creepy enough. Then he has to just keep going. Such a funny video. Just relax. Don't worry about it. But luckily, Avocado Bro was there to save the day. Said we're in for a bumpy ride today.
We always gotta love the diversity. On my beard time-lapse video, people seem to get a little testy and maybe even jealous. Nestory1 Maximus says, couldn't hate you more. I don't grow one. While Jimmy Billy Bobby, just praise the Lord.
Carter Larson just had to pop in and be himself. He just had to let everyone know that he has a beard too. We all know this isn't true, Larson. A second chin does not count as a beard.
Carter Larson strikes back. Okay, Norris. Can you do a shirtless 6-minute house tour video for me? Can you do that at 11 a.m. or will you be embarrassed?
He's got a schedule.
And can you do it? And if you do, can you send the link to me?
Our next one, Rabbidoodles4522, wants to let everyone know that a random subscriber says, hey, thank you for commenting.
We appreciate.
Carter Larson, the former spammer, has reverted and gone back on his old ways.
Wow.
He deleted all of his spams and even apologized publicly.
With an emoji.
And Carter Larson 7, if you're watching this, thank you for your honesty.
Never change. Breaking news. Just this week, though, Carter Larson wants to ask us something. Can't be serious. What?
Going back in time, back to the first person we talked about, DesignSon1. Love your vlogs. Hope you're back soon. This is interesting from some interesting veiny remarks he made earlier.
But once again, we appreciate anything aside from Carter after the slew of comments we got. Now, this next comment from DesignSon may not look all that bad. It's quite innocent, honestly. The peeping eyes emoji and the grinning face. But the title of the video is, Are Y'all Predators Watching This? What do you think about that? Any remarks?
Honestly, it's not looking good for this man.
He kind of turned himself in. He really incriminated himself.
Going back to our main subject, Carter Larson 7. Who simply puts, in the best way I can describe it, I like you.
By Post Malone. You know that song?
I don't think he was talking about Post Malone. You see, Carter Larson is a specimen.
Sure is. Buckle up, y'all. This will get interesting. Request shirtless house tour. Spaced out, of course. Kyger the Norris. Request shirtless house tour. Is there a reason that he spaces these out?
Possibly. Maybe he's trying to get around that algorithm.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to cut corners and not get banned from the comments.
And what is scary is, how many times has he done this? How many people has he done this to? He recently discovered something. He has beef. Internet beef. There is a whole YouTube channel dedicated to him.
A whole Instagram account dedicated to him.
Account. Carter Larson sucks.
Now, back to the show. Request shirtless house tour because it's going to be 77 degrees today.
Whoa, that's a little specific there.
Please reply to me by saying I will do that for you, I promise. If that wasn't enough, the following day, request shirtless house tour, all spaced out again, because it's going to be 80 degrees today.
You have to respect a man that knows what he wants.
And then looks like he copy and pasted that, which is kind of a whole history of his comments, let's be honest.
We found a deleted comment. You know, there's something called digital footprint, Carter Larson. You really have to be careful. Okay, Norris, can you do a shirtless 6-minute house tour video at 4:50 p.m.? And if you do that, can you put your arms up during the video? Can you do that?
This is the previous beard video, might I add. And, well, can I do that? I mean, it's a bodily function, I guess.
What do you think about him asking for it specifically at 4:50 p.m.? Is that odd to you?
Well, the sun sets early now, so I mean, the sun's gonna be shining right on those pit stains.
One more question for you. I know I've noticed this, but does Carter Larson just look like a Teletubby to you?
Yes. Yes, he does. What color would you say he is?
Red.
Red?
Easy. I know I just said one more question, but I do have one more. Why do you think he wants you to put your arms up?
Well, never too many questions from Carter Larson. Infinite. You know, if he really wants to see the armpits, I understand. We've hit a new low or high, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if armpits would be my ideal thing to peep. I would go for the belly button or the ear canal, but armpits is another one.
I don't understand. Why specifically at 4:50 p.m.?
You know, he's working business, man. He's got some moves to make. Time to crunch.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Wow, your parents should really be jailed for child neglect. You will never be an adult in the last 60 years of your life will be filled with pain and misery. You will likely be just another Gen Z statistic of suicide. Before 25, and no one will be sad. This is especially true when you finally accept that your YouTube career is a failure, as if people online would ever give a frick about you and no one in your life does. Enjoy.